Alright guys, today we talk about this fabric over here. It's mainly used for ribbons and it's practically everywhere, but just a few people know how it's called and how it's used. It's called GROSGRAIN. Yes, GROSGRAIN, a ribbed fabric or ribbon defined by one key feature, a heavier and much thicker weft yarn than warp yarn, creating visible horizontal ribs. This gives a corded structure, slightly stiff feel and high durability. Must not be confused with ribs used in knitting though. We will see the construction, history, properties, applications and many other interesting things, so let's have a closer look together. If you touch and scrub the fabric a little bit, you surely understand it's a GROSGRAIN. This fabric is in fact ribbed, corded and built with thick weft yarns. These weft yarns create the ribbed effect, whereas the warps create the skeleton behind. Warps are in fact covered by the weft and are on the background. They give stability but are so thin you almost cannot see them. Naturally, warp's density is much higher than the wefts, as you can see here. Also, if you take a look at the wefts, if you pull one of them, you can clearly see that they are not cut, but they rotate on the next weft without salvages, used in conventional woven fabrics. In fact, this is the movement that the looms carry out to create these fabrics. Alright, now that we know something more about this fabric, where does this fabric come from? GROSGRAIN was invented in France in Middle Ages. GROSGRAIN literally means coarse texture fabric. Gross grain. In English it's GROSGRAIN, in Italian it's GROSGRAIN, in French it's GROSGRAIN. Oh god, French is everywhere. And was born as a silk fabric, then transformed into a decorative ribbon. In the 20th century, this fabric loses importance as a main fabric and people kept using it as a ribbon. In fact, currently, GROSGRAIN is still used most of the times for ribbons. Fun story, British sailors drank diluted rum called grog, named after a coat made of GROSGRAIN worn by Admiral Vernon. Cool story. Yarns used vary a lot, from cotton to rayon, from polyester to nylon, or even silk, with or without elastan or spandex, depends on the applications of the fabrics. The key features are surely resistance, dimensional stability, doesn't slip, doesn't curl lengthwise, and holds knots very well. The downsides are low elasticity and doesn't drape and bend well. That's why it's no more used for main fabrics, but these features are perfect for internal reinforcements, lapels of tuxedos, waistbands and others, ribbons, backpacks, straps, or even bookbinding reinforcements, not just ready to wear. This structure is simple but genius. It's durable and doesn't fray easily. That's it for today guys, I hope you have enjoyed the content of this video. You will find my details below along with my email, Reddit and so on. If you need any textile help, I'm at disposal naturally. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and always remember that as long as we have yarns, fabrics and in this case GROSGRAIN fabrics, there will always be a story to tell. Last but not least, I would like to thank you, each of you, for the small donations and the emails that you write me every now and then. Much appreciated guys. That's all for today. I hope to see you guys in the next video.